Ugo, let me try and put some kind of intelligent thought into. Now, see, now look at that. The Barrio boys right off the bat are jumping Kroffat and Jaggers, and they haven't even had a chance to get their Puerto Rican or their Caribbean tag team champion.
They want to get a win fast. It's a hair versus hair. No time limit. Everything goes. And that's the only way you could beat the Kansas City Jayhawks when you attack and right from the beginning.
Well, Ugo, that's just typical Puerto Rican style, is to attack a man from behind or two men from behind when they're not looking. Well, look at that. They're throwing, the Barrio boys are throwing into the scaffolding that is holding up, I don't know what they're holding up, the lights or something, but
that's
really
right, the lights.
Difference. And, you know, what's with the brawling outside the ring? It seems like
everything goes. No disqualification. It's a war.
Oh, look at that. Chair over the head of Bobby Jaggers. And, of course, I know Bobby's got a pretty hard head, and that might not affect him too much, but come on, Ugo. This is totally uncalled for.
Well, the hair match, you know, brings a lot more determination on the opponents because the loser gets their hair shaped right in the middle of the ring.
Well, it seems like Castillo Jr. and Miguelito Pérez would want to get their head shaped because it sure couldn't hurt their looks any more than they already are. I tell you, I think it might actually
I think we're getting a little bit too personal here.
Oh, no, we're not getting personal at all. You know, Miguelito Castillo,
do I sense a little bit?
Do I sense
a little bit of jealousy here involved?
Jealousy at all.
Maybe some discrimination.
Fact, if you'll just shut up and let me finish, I'll tell you where the jealousy is. The jealousy is the sensational Batten twins came to Puerto Rico and they took the tag team wrestling scene by storm. And Castillo and Miguelito didn't like it. Thought we were too big for our britches, and we went out there and proved to them that we're the best, and they just can't deal with that.
Well, they used to take you to the gym almost every day and ride with you guys to all the towns. I don't know.
Well, you know, they were just trying to lead us along there because they're trying to come off being our friends when secretly they were plotting our demise, I think, the whole time. But I tell you, Bobby Jaggers, I think Capital Sports Promotions had something to do with it too, Ugo. There's Bobby
here we go with Capital Sports again.
Well, Bobby Jaggers is who is that ref? That's Frenchie in there.
Ramos.
Well, he couldn't. Well, he certainly couldn't.
He's the owner of French's Gym in Brooklyn, New York.
Well, he couldn't be any worse than Vikingo. So I guess as far as referee goes, it's a step up in the right direction.
He's licensed by the New York State Athletic Commission, also by the New Jersey State Athletic Commission, and he has a license to referee in Puerto Rico and all the other Caribbean islands.
You're right, that is Frenchie. I couldn't hardly recognize him with that shine coming off the top of that bold plate. That's there. That's right. The gleam there kind of took my eyes off for a little bit. But here's Bobby Jaggers. Once again, I told you, Ugo, at the beginning of this match, the classic physique. I mean, think how many years, Brad, it took Jaggers to get the physique like that. Tell you what, Bart, a lot of intense training and a lot of hard workouts from his home there in Dunlap, Kansas, to get him in the shape that he's in right now, which is peak condition. I guess you have a comment on that.
No, I'd rather just pass.
That's a good idea, Ugo, because there's two of us here. I know you were tough and you were a wrestler at one time, but you got the state-of-the-art tag team wrestling sitting right beside you, so you better keep yourself in line.
I don't want any trouble, boys.
Well, if you just sit there and be a good boy, sit there and be a good boy, we might not take it out on you the next time on the pool table. There's Dan Kroffat coming up with a big knee to the midsection and a couple of hard chops to the chest. And there it goes.
Big reversal right there.
Oh, a big Mexican belly.
Big clothesline right there.
What a good follow through by Huracan. I'll tell you, I'll give a little credit here.
A lot of credit is due here.
No, a little credit.
Look at Jaggers.
Oh, well,
the bully in trouble.
Look at that, 2 against 1. Naturally, they can
he's getting whipped.
2 against 1.
He is getting whipped.
Hell, now, see, Bobby Jaggers and Dan Kroffat have got to kind of take a little breather right here and get their
they need more than a breather.
Their wind and get their thinking back, and because Miguelito Castillo are hitting them with 2-on-1 tactics, and as far as I'm concerned, that's their typical way of doing things.
They're hitting them with everything, and so far we have not seen a good counterattack by the Jayhawks. And Miguelito and Castillo came into the ring not being their favorite, so they have
they're certainly not my favorite. You know, Ugo, there's...
I was talking about as far as winning the match. Not crowd-wise, not fan-wise.
Well, there's a side headlock being administered by Castillo Jr. right there on Dandy Dan Kroffat. And there's a tag. That's illegal. I can't believe they actually made a legal move there.
Oh, they always
there's always
what a move!
There's a drop-down leapfrog, big double hip toss. And naturally, they stole that move from the sensational Batten
Exactly
twins,
right, Bart.
They say imitation is the finest form of flattery,
Yes,
Brad.
but let me recall.
Oh,
you
big
guys have
double
been in
drop kick,
wrestling
too.
For 6 years. They've been in wrestling for 9 years.
Well, that's
So
only...
who is copying who? Let's get some statements here.
Ugo, if you'll just put a clamp on it and let me explain to you that the sensational Batten twins are the state-of-the-art in tag team wrestling. I mean,
Can you verify that?
I can verify it, Brad. Aren't we the state-of-the-art in tag team wrestling?
We're the World Wrestling Council's World Tag Team Champions. We've held belts everywhere we've ever been in our lives in the part of professional wrestling goes. I think that speaks for itself.
Well, Bobby Jaggers would approve of that verification. But once again, Dandy Dan Kroffat trying to calm things down a little bit in the ring. And I personally
Stalling from time here because they're getting whipped.
What do you mean stalling, Ugo? That's a great strategy right there. They're just trying to get their wind back and try to figure out where these guys are coming from. Because obviously the Barrio boys are so vain that they don't want to take a chance on...
Low kick.
Oh, it's a kick into the midsection, Ugo.
Right in the breadbasket, Ugo.
Well,
Come
that's
on.
right.
Call the match the way it is.
You know, now, if you hit one of them fat beer-bellied truck drivers there in the, well, there's just a little bit of bad thinking there on the part of the Jayhawks. And what's the purpose of going over and throwing a punch at Bobby Jaggers when he's outside on the apron, Ugo?
Hey, there's a lot of people out here that would like to
there it
do
is
the same.
again.
There they go, double teaming again too, Ugo. Now, how can you possibly condone that?
Well, I'm not. I'm just saying it was great.
Standing vertical suplex. Finally, Castillo brings Dan Kroffat down, crashing to the mat with the cover, but I guarantee you he's not going to get the foot on the rope. See, you got to do what you have to do, particularly when your hair is on the line, as it is in this match. And a hot night in Bayamon, and it's going to get hotter if you don't start seeing things our way, Ugo.
Oh, my goodness. Boy, I'm starting to feel a lot of heat in here.
There, see, he finally kicked out, and there's a side headlock, another legal tag.
Actually, I'm sweating already.
Well, actually, I'm surprised they made a legal tag. There's a punch. See, a punch. The referee's not doing anything about that. He's letting them get away with everything.
Okay, good move by Miguelito. Side headlock. He shoots him to the rope. Oh, what a move here. He blocks them, and a couple of good hits by Miguelito.
Oh, yes. Drive that gut. Drive that shoulder in.
And look at Jaggers with the shoe baby whip.
Hey, you said anything goes at the beginning of the match, Ugo.
Okay,
they were throwing them into the scaffold. So
indeed.
Why not pull shoe baby out and let it get a little damage in?
Whoa.
Oh, there's that big shoulder tackle.
Looked like a Canadian football tackle.
Hey, we've taken a few of those, and I guarantee you see
Explosive.
stars every time. He just explodes that on you. Looks like he's getting him up for a running power slam. Oh,
I just can't believe that a great athlete like Kroffat teamed up with Bobby Jaggers.
Well, you got two great athletes forming a great tag team.
One and a bully in the corner.
What do you mean a bully? Don't you realize Jaggers played football for Washington State University? He's played baseball. He's done everything, Ugo. He's a heck of an athlete.
And don't you realize that
He has never come forward with any proofs on that, therefore...
Ugo, he told me that after he got finished playing USC...
He told me many things
that O.J. Simpson's wife came up to him and said, Bobby Jaggers hit O.J. harder than he ever been hit in his
what
life.
a move.
And as far as I'm concerned, Bobby Jaggers has never told a lie.
Whoa.
Wow.
There was an impressive move right there by Miguelito Perez to get a reverse on Dan Kroffat and Castillo Jr. What's he doing in the ring?
He has no business being in the ring at all.
They threw Castillo out. They threw Miguelito out, and referee did not see that.
Well, that's because Castillo was in the ring distracting the referee. I mean, these guys are working against each other. You never see the state-of-the-art do something like that, Ugo.
Little bit of confusion here caused by the tactics of the Jayhawks, and Miguelito is hurt.
Yeah, he's probably got a hangnail there on his big toe, Ugo.
This could
these
spell
guys can't
some
take
trouble.
much pain.
Are you kidding me? These boys are tough. You
Hey,
should know
Ugo,
that.
tough is
You've
sitting
been
right
around here.
beside you in the forms of the sensational Batten twins, and you ought to know that more than anything else because you felt it on the pool.
Oh,
what a
I
move.
tell you, that
Oh, my
reverse
goodness.
slam, I tell you, that's about as devastating a move as you're going to see in professional wrestling.
And lucky for Miguelito, Castillo came in.
yeah, they came
a
in.
kick.
Oh,
For
yeah,
a
came in,
save.
kicked him, and
Okay, gentlemen, let's recall it. You said that everything goes here, so
well, okay.
what's legal, it's legal, right? Oh, what a kick.
That was legal right there. Legal
Okay.
kick to the midsection, and there's Bobby Jaggers dropping a big forearm across the throat of Miguelito Perez. And there's an elbow to the throat of Miguelito Perez. And Bobby Jaggers is doing what he does best, and that's taking total control of a match and using his forms of verification to win.
Sure. He stays in the corner. He lets the athlete Kroffat go in, takes some punishment, and when he finally gets one down, then Jaggers comes in. He kicks some part of the bodies of Miguelito Castillo. When he gets tired, he tags out. I mean, I'm not too happy with that strategy because he hasn't shown the wrestling world what kind of shape he's in. Well, needless to say, we're talking about deep condition.
Hey,
here.
look at him. He's in perfect shape. I mean, that's a perfectly toned athletic body right there. I'm not talking about Miguelito Perez either.
There you know, Bobby Jaggers and Dan Kroffat is a great combination, Hugo, because
good forearm there by
Dan
Jaggers.
Kroffat, yeah, he's rocked him with those forearms, and well, there's a double shoulder tackle, and both men went down. But you know, Bobby Jaggers and Dan Kroffat have a good tag team because you got Kroffat that does all the aerial stuff, and Bobby Jaggers is the brains of the outfit, and that's how they got where they are.
He's just a bully. Kroffat is the athlete, and here we have a double tag here.
Uh-oh, and Castillo Jr.'s in the ring, and it doesn't look like he's a very happy camper to me. Shooting Kroffat in the rope. Oh, boy, was that a vicious clothesline right there.
It had all the power behind
his head off.
Look out, high backdrop.
High backdrop.
Here comes Jaggers.
Hey, he drew
Here comes Miguelito also.
Well, we got all four men in the ring right now, and it's just... well, there's a backdrop.
Out goes Miguelito.
They'll just stay out there, Miguelito, so Jaggers and Kroffat can take care of your Barrio boy partner.
Castillo now in a lot of trouble.
That's it, boys. That's it, boys.
Takes place here by the Jayhawks. Watch out. Here it comes. Oh, big clothesline. Oh, they got him.
This has got to be it right here. I can't wait to see Castillo, Miguelito fall.
Oh, but here comes Miguelito.
Hey, where's the referee at? What was he doing over there, Rugo?
Counting
stars or something?
He's probably blinded by the sheen off his head.
He must have gone to the Vikingo School of Referee. Oh, he's up in the middle rope. Oh, flying body press.
But now Jaggers comes in.
Hey, okay, tag team wrestling.
One each then on that.
Yeah, okay, they're even. Well, I'll give them that.
Okay, they're exchanging some blows here, and another.
Well, they're pulling out all the stops now, right into the mud.
Of course, we have to specify that the disqualification of the top rope rule was waived for this special challenge, hair versus hair match.
Well, anything goes, Hugo, and that means you can throw a guy over the top rope.
Good block.
Good block by Dan Kroffat. Castillo tried to suplex. There, he shook his legs. That's it. Took him off balance. Oh, look at that.
Dan, it's a tremendous athlete.
Hey, he makes a save right there. If he hadn't done that, those guys would have
good kick by
two
Kroffat.
chrome domes. Big spinning kick by Kroffat. Oh, there's a small package by
Jaggers comes right in.
Hey, I tell you, these guys are pulling out all
back and forth. Something's going to happen here, Hugo.
I'm enjoying this because I know what the Barrio boys are going to look like with the bold-headed
power.
Oh, vicious power slam.
But here it comes,
Jaggers had to save it right there because that's not too many people get up.
They were getting whipped. They were getting whipped, and you know it.
Well, all four men once again back in the ring.
Oh, Kroffat drops down. Here it comes. He leaps over him. Oh, he puts the brakes.
Oh, no, I've never seen that move. Unbelievable.
3 seconds.
He had his foot on the rope or something. There's no way that could have happened like that.
Come on, he had his tights, Hugo. You saw it right there.
What?
No way. No way.
Stop it.
Hey. No way.
Okay, we have TNT. We have...
Now, what are these two clowns doing in the ring? TNT is a reject from a Hari Kari movie or a Kung Fu movie. He should be on the 11 o'clock feature on Channel 13.
We are going to enjoy the sight of seeing the Jayhawks
this is a travesty right here, Hugo Savinovich, because they held the man's tights for the 1, 2, 3. The Barrio boys should be the ones getting that chrome dome.
You got to remember, Brad, that this match is a hot night in Bayamon, and Bayamon is in Puerto Rico, and they're going to make sure that they won the match regardless of what it took.
Well,
right,
you know you're
right,
wrong.
Ugo. No,
you know you're wrong.
Right.
We saw it. The fans, hey, they got the VHS. They could play it back as many times as they wanted, and they're going to see what really happened.
That's right.
They were
shocked. Pulled.
I'm telling you what, Kroffat and Jaggers never saw it coming, and they were surprised. And that win came, and it was a tremendous win for Miguel and Castillo. And those are the results there, as Kroffat and Jaggers are losing their hair. And we're finding out some surprises here. The roots are black.
Well,
the roots are black here, gentlemen.
No comment on that, Hugo. All I've got to say is...
It started with blonde, shiny hair, And when he gets down to that, we see some black roots here.
Well, you know,
something that's going wrong here.
Well, obviously, okay, let's just tell the people they bleached their hair, Ugo. Okay, they bleached their hair, and that's why the roots are black. And obviously, it's going to show up when they get their hair cut off. But as far as the sensational Batten twins are concerned, it was a tremendous miscarriage of justice, and I can't wait till we get the Barrio boys in the ring, because we're going to prove to them what tag team wrestling's all about, right, Brad?
That's right, Bart. Not only them, we're going to prove to everybody on this rock and everybody in the whole world that the sensational Batten twins, the crazy trade of professional wrestling, are what it is in tag team wrestling today. We are the epitome of tag team wrestling.
A lot of modesty on your part, gentlemen.
Hey, Ugo, we just call spade a spade, you know?
Whoa.
I know
in the ring, we are watching Jaggers crying. Like a big crybaby.
This is it. You know, these people at home. If you got a chance, you fat beer belly guys, go ahead and go up and get you a beer.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Now you're looking at my belly.
To see this.
Now you're looking at my belly. I think now you're getting personal because I don't have time to work out.
I'm talking about beer. I'm not talking about Petty Sark, Perrier, and a twist of lemon.
Well, you should not be looking at. Okay, I do have a belly, but it's, you know, I'm a busy man. I don't get that much sleep either. It's tough.
We know that's a fact.
We have the Jayhawks crying. It's all over for them as the Hot 90 Benjamin came in to a sad ending for them. And the final result,
miscarriage of justice.
Castillo and Miguelito, the winners. They're not through. They want to get some more.
Look at the Barrio boys. They have already won the match. They've cut the guy's hair, so now they want to go out and try to beat him some more.
Ugly face on that Jaggers.
Well,
boy, is he ugly.
It's a face only a mother could love, Ugo. What can you say?
Boy, he's a little bit more ugly than Rick St. James, that Jaggers.
Well, we won't make any comments there.